What's going down, T Subs and T Squad? First of all, happy Friday to you, happy check day to you, and happy Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo. Shout out to all of to the Cinco de Mayo folk, and make sure y'all drink responsibly. Um, I'm gonna try to drink as responsibly as I can. Cause bitch, I gotta work tomorrow, so I can't be all in my ass. Anywho, um. I got a couple of pieces of TikTok to give y'all, so I just figured I thought I was asking for a second. So I just figured instead of just doing three separate videos, I may as well just put it all together in one big TikTok. Why not? I haven't did that in a while, so I may as well do it for this one. Couple of announcements. First and foremost, the both links to LEMH as well as ROA is already out. Make sure to head around there now and click your reminders on both of the links. Make sure to also hit the like on both of the links. And if you are not subscribed, please make sure to go on ahead to subscribe. Be sure to hit the bell, become the notification gang. And when you hit that bell, make sure to hit all. All right. Do not hit selected or personalized or whatever, because by doing that, you're going to miss a lot of content. All right. Because it's only going to show content that you watch. So if you mostly only watch Talks from me, that's all that it's going to recommend you to, versus if you want to look for like a review or whatever the case may be, it's not going to give you that. You understand what I'm saying? So definitely make sure that you hit all, so any and every time I post a video, a live stream, something on the community wall, or what have you, you're going to get it. Again, I say make sure to click all in the notification options. All right, not personalized, not none, all. That's all I got for that. Now, person that we're gonna talk about, Eboni K Williams. Better catch a cab or get on the bus. I ain't got no time for you talking all that junk. Need to pack my stuff. Is this what you want? I don't really care, 'cause there's no more runs, period. Better catch a cab, yes. Or get on the bus. First and foremost, shout out to Destiny Sharon. All right, that came off the Why Do Fools Fall in Love soundtrack. Way back in 97, 98, 99, somewhere around that time. Y'all don't know nothing about soundtrack. Listen, a lot of people want to get mad at what Eboni K. Williams said when it came down to her interview with Miss Auntie Iala. But I don't understand why everybody all in a tizzy, because if she don't want to date some old country shade tree a bus driver, then that's her damn opinion. If she don't want to date a bus driver, she ain't got to date a damn bus driver. And how dare y'all sit up here and try to browbeat this woman into doing one? So into dating one. So I'm not about to read everything that Bossip wrote down. I'm not finna do that. Shout out to Bossip, because that's where this came from. But I'm not finna read all that. I'm about to just jump down into exactly what led to this firestorm that Eboni K. Williams now found herself into. So again, this comes from Bossa. So it says Eboni K. Williams brought up statistics before Iyanla Vanzant asked if she dated a bus driver. Elsewhere in the chat, Williams went into details with statistics before asking the fellow attorney about dating. In particular, she noted that Black women are earning college degrees at a faster rate than anyone else, and are also earning terminal degrees, which also, excuse me, while also being the fastest growing group of entrepreneurs alongside Latinas. Williams also pointed out that women, get off, Williams also pointed out that women are out earning men in 2020 in 22 of the largest cities in America, and with that, wondered how can we position ourselves in our divinity when some men are not in the position to protect nor provide. That led to Iala's viral question: would you date a bus driver? Iala asked. If he owns the bus, replied Ebony after a pause. If he owns it, there's a problem. That's a problem, replied Iala, because the standards and requests, the standards and criteria that we use to measure men is off for who we are as women, and who they are in this society. I would date a bus driver if he loved driving the bus, if he was a man of integrity, if he loved his mama, if he loved me as well. I would date a bus driver, added the life coach. She also noted that it would be possible to build with the bus driver. Hold on, y'all, because I need to put on my do not disturb. She also no, excuse me. She also noted that it would be possible to build with the bus driver as long as she has her stash of money on the side and her prenup. I think some of the criteria that we look for in the reality of today that keeps us unhappy, keeps us angry, keeps us unbalanced, added Iyala. It's not working, beloved. It's not, it's just not working. It's obsolete. She concluded. I don't believe in taking care of a man. A man has to do that for himself. But I think the way we measure it is obsolete. Williams' comments have since been discussed on The Breakfast Club, where listeners called in to blast her and recall their own personal dealings with blue collar workers. And also via her the Giro colleague, I believe, Mark Lamont Hill, who noted that the dignity in all there is dignity in all labor, but also saw Williams' point. Black women are the only demographic of people in this country who are systematically expected to date below their expectation and their income, said Hill. Y'all think black women should have a lower bar. Is he wrong? He also implored black men to be more honest and admit that after reaching a certain level of success, they don't date in their economic situation, and a number of them don't even date black women. The conversation is continuing on Twitter, where people are picking sides with some um with some complaining, with some complimenting Ebony for not settling and others agreeing with the other. I'm sorry, y'all. I kept getting down. It's cookies, and I don't do the whole browsing cookie thing, and I probably should, so that all of this foolishness can stop on my phone. Whatever. So that came from Basa. I'm gonna tell y'all, in my opinion, I agree with both Ebony and Yala for different reasons. I agree with what Iyala had to say. At the end of the day, Iyala is right. I mean, she is. I get Iyala's point that we really shouldn't base, you know, a love or personality or whatever the case may be based off of one's income or tax bracket or based on where they work or whatever the case may be. Because essentially what Ayala is saying is you could get with a man that's worth 6, 7, 8 figures or whatever. He treats you like dirt. He cheating on your front like front, right, left, and sideways. You got churn bound. He really don't even do nothing for the churn, nor you. Like you have the best of everything, but you're sitting at home miserable. Meanwhile, and don't get me wrong, the same thing can happen with a blue collar man because I know that most of what I date are blue collar niggas and all of them ain't shit. You understand me? But at the same time, I do understand where Ebony is coming from too. It's like at the end of the day, why should she be expected to low down or lower down her standards simply because she don't want to be looked at in a certain way? My thing is if that's that woman's tax bracket and that's the type of caliber of men that she's used to dating, why should any of y'all care? Like me, it's like it's gonna be a stab in the dark if I decide to go out here and then I meet a real high value caliber type of a man, like a producer or a singer or a down low one at that, which ain't hard to find these days, but that's a whole nother story. Or whatever the case may be. Like I mean, I'm just saying, like, and nor do I go for that type because more than likely they not gonna pick me. I'm a regular human damn being. They got way more to lose than I do. If I decide to go out here and run my mouth, I'm gonna be the one to get all the clout. He gonna be the one to get blackballed, blacklisted. Folk ain't gonna want to be around him no more. He gonna be called a dick and a booty ass nigga and so on and so forth. So it's just like, at the end of the day, I understand where Ebony was coming from. I do, and I don't feel as though she should be browbeaten, nor do I feel as though she owe anybody an explanation. If she don't want to date a bus driver, she ain't got to date a bus driver. Hell, bitch, I don't want to date a damn bus driver. Okay? Now what y'all finna say about me? I don't want to date no damn bus driver. I mean, I don't. No shade to the bus drivers. Lord knows they do their job and we need them, but that don't mean I gotta date you, bitch. Like, y'all get out your like. It be the selective outrage for me. I don't understand it. But to be honest though, with you, Ebony, I really ain't mad at you catching the backlash or the fever either, because if this was a man and he says something to that effect, this is what it would be. All right, he gonna get raked over the coals and all of the rest of this stuff. So I understand both sides, and I also ain't mad at her for catching the heat and the black backlash. Because again, if it was a man saying this stuff, it would be a big damn deal. But y'all leave Ebony alone. She ain't got to date no damn bus driver girl. Hell. And Ebony, stand in what you said, because what you said is what you said. I hope you stand in that. I really do. I hope you don't come out and be on some apology tour and all of this and all of that. No, fuck all that. What you said was what you said, and you said what you said. If you said it, say you said it. If you did it, say you did it. And if you mean it, say you mean it. I ain't gonna feel no type of way about you. Hell, these men go out here and get two damn nickels, two pennies to rub together, and the first thing they want to go and do is date all of these racially ambiguous women and these Caucasian women and Asian women and so on and so forth, and put them on all type of pedestals and how they this and how they that, completely disregarding the fact that it was a sister that was standing behind you 1,010% when you was nothing and nobody and had absolutely not a pentee to your damn name. So it's like moving on. Okay, moving on. Do your children cross your mind anytime? Do you ever wake up reaching out for them? Do your children cross your mind anytime? They miss you. They miss you. No more. Broken nights and heartache, broken pain. Have the hell he said. Y'all already know who we finna talk about. Now I had to pull me up some teleport for this, and I said I won't. But I ain't about to spend too long on this because this in particular triggers me because I know what it's like to have a maternal parent that acts like you don't exist. Meanwhile, they take care of all of your other brothers and sisters. And I told y'all I got about 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18 to let the streets tell it. Um, cause y'all know I don't know. So I ain't even finna stay on this too long. But Brian McKnight, you fucked up. Let me tell you, I don't care what happened. I don't care what was said. I don't care how mad they made you. There's no way in hell that I could ever have a child out here. And I'm just not gonna acknowledge them nor act as if they exist. But yet I'm gonna turn around and praise my current wife's two older children that's not even mine. And because I believe the wife that he with now, I know the two oldest ones isn't his, but I think he has either a younger one that is his with her, or maybe two of them at this point, one or two. I don't give a shit. At the end of the day, it's no way in hell that I'm gonna sit over here and disown my black churn to sit over here and go up and praise and all of the rest of this foolishness that you had going up with this Caucasian woman churn. Like I say, two of them ain't yours, and even with the ones that are yours, it ain't right. That causes division that does not need to be there, and that's also gonna make it's gonna be some type of anarchy or hierarchy. I mean to say, when you die and you decide to just go push up daisies, these children are gonna be left to deal with all of that foolishness that you created. You understand me? Because when you decide to croak, it's going to be a whole bunch of foolishness and a whole bunch of shenanigans and a whole bunch of antics, all because you didn't want to do right. And I get it. This came out a couple of years ago when Brian McKnight came out. when the son first came out and said that his dad don't help him and so on and so forth and blah blah blah, and then Brian McKnight came out and said that he gave him a place to stay for 2 years rent free. He tried to help him get into the business and so on and so forth. And Brian's whole thing is, what are you gonna do for yourself? A man that don't work, that don't eat. Basically, he was gonna cut off his older children. Listen, I'm not look. I'm not saying that he's necessarily wrong for making his older children be adults, but it's just something about how you don't want to do for them at all, but you're posting all on social media and bragging about how great this one daughter is. Had the nerve and the gall to talk about how she the best daughter you could have asked for and so on and so forth. And I'm sitting here like, nigga, you got a damn daughter already. Your nigga daughter. I mean, let's just call a spade a spade. But you want to put, I don't want to turn this into that, but I have no choice but to think that I can't help but think that's what it is. And then the fact that the new woman, the new wife, ain't came out and tried to calm the situation down, or ain't came out and tried to diffuse it or do whatever, it's telling to me also she like this shit. She like this shit. But see, what goes around comes around. I'm telling you that right now. What goes around comes around, because see, he got a lot of churn. And the only ones that he decided to name is the one or two he got with you, plus the two other ones that ain't even his churn, that don't carry along his bloodline. Or I'm about to get off this because I'm really gonna get pissed, and I don't want to do that, y'all. Because again, y'all know my story. Y'all know my thing about my maternal mama. Like, I know what that shit feels like, and it don't matter how old your kid is. They're always gonna feel a way about that. That is gonna always sting. There's gonna always be a sore spot. And it's like you continuously post this shit on social media. It's like you want it to hurt it. You want them to hurt. You want them to feel away. You want the division. You want the divisiveness. Like, I guess after Biggie, Tupac, Prince, um, Michael Jackson, Earl, and my daddy, I guess all the real niggas is gone. I don't know. I don't know. Well, not really, because I mean, my brother and my cousins and everybody still here, but they would never do no shit like that. Me and my mama, may she rest in peace, we used to have some knockdown, drag out arguments. There was never a point where I stopped being her son and she stopped being my mama. Me and my brother almost fought a few times, but there was never a point where he stopped being my brother, older brother, and I stopped being his younger brother, no matter how mad we was. Like, whatever. On to the next. Yeah, y'all, no tea, no shade. I got real lazy and I ain't feel like tying on my silk coach. But I figured put out my silk coach scarf would be more appropriate for this last piece. So Monyetta decides to finally have a voice, child. Can y'all believe it? Monyetta done came out and did her interview. Because y'all know Roa is coming out this Sunday. Y'all know that. We already talked about this at the beginning of the video. And all of the ladies are going around doing their little press tours and promoting the show and doing their little interviews and so on and so forth. Well, this week it was Monyetta. And some messy ass interviewer, but shout out to her. She a sister, she a black woman, ain't no hate to her. One thing we gonna do is be messy. She decided to be messy and let Monyetta know that recently Mugshot has something to say about her, as if she could say anything about anybody. So I'm about to let you guys listen to what the interviewer asked Monyetta. I'm gonna let you guys hear Monyetta's response. It's gonna then segue into what Mugshot actually said, and then I'm gonna come back with the rest of how I feel, and we're gonna be done.
Candy's friend. Yeah. Now, Marlo has been very vocal about Candy, saying that, she doesn't spend time with her kids. She's not as nice as, we get to see on camera. Being her friend, how do you feel when you hear her say things like that?
Listen, it's very unfortunate, honestly. And I don't know what she has against her, being that Candy is the one who was very vocal about her, getting her peach. Candy is an amazing mother. Like she is. That's one of the things we bonded over. And she spends time with her kids. She's very busy and she's also knows how to balance.
So Marlo also has some things to say about you. During a recent interview, she said that, yes, girl, she said that the newbie, Courtney Rose, would make a better peach than you because she felt like Courtney brought it more this season. What is your response to that?
I'm not surprised that she would say that, honestly. Maybe she should give Courtney her peach that she just got, her little canned peach. Give Courtney that one, boo. Because how long did it take? I'm just saying, like, how long did it take for her to get that? How long? I feel like my kids, were they even born?
I feel like it took Marlo at least a good 13 years to get a peach.
Like, come on, boo. Like, she had, she got the heart of a lion waiting that long. But, I'm not surprised. One thing about this season, you guys will see that it's kind of parted. Like, there are alliances.
Out of the two friend ofs, who do you think brought it more, Monyetta or Courtney?
I'd definitely have to say Courtney.
Ooh.
Would you upgrade either one of them? Give them a peach?
Oh, yeah, definitely Courtney. Definitely.
Okay.
And she's friends with Sheree.
She's friends with Sheree and I.
So yeah, you guys, that's what Monyetta had to say in the response to a mugshot and Sheet I Know Such Thing. Because y'all know they doing their interviews together apparently. And she was just making a rebuttal to what she had to say. Hey, listen, talk your shit, Monyetta. I'm all down for it. Like, because my thing is, why is Mugshot coming for Monyetta? Monyetta ain't did nothing to her. Monyetta don't do nothing to nobody. Monyetta really didn't say hardly two damn words last damn season. And her and Marlo was cool last season. So I don't understand why. Well, I do understand. Mugshot ain't got nothing going on. And she can't just argue with Candy. So that's why she's making it her business to have an issue with Candy. She came for Drew. Now she's coming for Monyetta. She always comes for Team Twirl. Like it's them two miserable buzzards. Like girl, talk your shit, Monyetta. You should have told her to push up. That's what you should have did. All of this tonguing that Marlo got going on. I want to see if her hands can match. Because somebody really going to hurt Marlo one day. I'm telling you. One day, Marlo going to really go too far below the belt and she going to say something to somebody and that's not going to be with it. They're not going to be down for it. And they're not going to keep giving her chance after chance after chance like Candy been doing and Kenny have been doing and so many others beforehand. They're going to pounce on her ass like a cheetah to a gazelle and I'm going to be all here for it. Call me whatever y'all want. I'm going to be all here for it. And y'all know I don't condone no violence. But when it comes to her, go in and let have. Anyway, y'all, that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got. I'm saving all of my good reads, Rose Jones jokes and gags, for them two broads. This Sunday. Remember, yet again, the Laugh for Roa season 15, episode 1 is already out. Is made. Is already placard on my page. Make sure to head around there, hit that thumbs up. Make sure to hit that notification bell. Hit that reminder. Make sure y'all there. Oh, and oh yeah, LNMH is there too. Anyway, y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about these three stories or whatever the case may be. Leave y'all opinions down in the comments below or whatever. Get the discussion popping. Argue amongst yourselves. Don't argue with me because I said what I said and what I said was what I say. And that's just what I said. And with that, I'm gone. Bye.